Hello and welcome. Whether you are exploring data analysis, statistics, or venturing into machine learning, R is a highly respected and widely used tool. And the best part is it's completely free and open source. In this video, I will guide you step by step through installing R and RStudio and give you a full tour to help you get started confidently. If that sounds helpful, feel free to like, subscribe, and let's begin. Everyone, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to download and install R on Windows computer step by step. If you are just getting started with data analysis or R programming, this is the very first thing you will need to do. Let's get going. First, open up your favorite web browser. I'm using Chrome, but you can use any browser. And let's write cron cron.r.org. That's from there, cron.r project.org. Here there is here we click. This will take you to the comprehensive R archive network, or CRAN for short, where all official versions of R are hosted. Once you are there, look at the top here. Look at the top and choose your operating system: Windows, Mac, Linux. So I will click on for R, download R for Windows, then click on Base and click on Download, and it started downloading. Depending on your internet speed, this might take a moment. Okay, once it's finished, open the file to start the installation here. Let's open the file, run as administrator, select your language, English, next, next, next. Yeah, I will accept the default, next, next, next. Now click finish. And you have now got R installed on your computer, and you will see a nice little R icon on your desktop. Go ahead and double click on it. Great. Here there is R console. Now that we have got R installed, it's time to set up RStudio, the tool that will make your R programming experience much smoother and more enjoyable. RStudio is what's called an IDE, or integrated development environment, built specifically for R. It gives you a clean, organized workspace where you can write your code, view results, make plots, browse data, and manage files, all from one convenient window. Let's get it installed. Start by opening your browser and searching for RStudio download, or just type posit.co, which is official site. Here there is RStudio desktop from Posit. Here you will see install RStudio, download RStudio desktop for Windows. Now it's downloading. I'm going to walk you through the RStudio interface and help you get familiar with what's what, so you can hit the ground running. Once you open RStudio, you will see that's divided into four main panels, each with its own job. Let's go through them one by one. In case you might have just three without this one, so to open that, just click on File, new file and R script. So it will take you there. So let's begin from that top left or source pane. This is your source pane. It's where you write and edit your R scripts, R markdown files, or any notes you want to save. Right now, it might be empty like this. So let's create a new R script. For example, here I wrote codes for our data analysis. Let's just try simple mathematics. For example, let's say simple mathematics. For example, let's say uh, 3 plus 4. Let's 7 times 8, for example. Just click run. 56. Let's say, for example, 10 divided by 2. Just click run. 5. So here we write a code. The other part, bottom left, that's a console. Here it's called a console. Here, this is your console. It's like RS brain. It executes the code you run. Look, we have seen that. Or you can also write here, just right here. For example, 5 plus 2, 7, like this. You can write every codes here. The other is this one, the environment and history. Here you see the environment, the history. This is the environment pane. It shows all the data, variables, and functions you have created. These all are what I have created here. And right next to it is history tab. Here there is history, which keeps track of all the commands you have used so far. So this pane helps you to keep track of your workspace, especially when you are juggling multiple datasets. And the last part is this bottom right, which is files, plots, packages, help, viewers, presentations. The files tab shows the files in your working directory, which files are in my working directory. It shows that. The plots tab displays any visualizations that I have created so far. And the other is the package. Lets you manage our package that's installed in our system. Install, update, load, and helps where documentation appears when you use. Help, you can ask here anything, topic. And the other is where. It's used when you are working with web content like HTML. Now we are taking a quick but important tour of the tools menu in RStudio. This is one of those menus that's easily to overlook but incredibly useful for customizing your R experience and fixing common issues. Let's see global options here. Click on global options. This is probably the most important item under the tools menu. When you click on global options, you will get new window that allows you to configure RStudio's behavior. You can change your working directory or you set your working directory. Here, your files are saved. RStudio set RStudio to not restore previous workspace when it opens. Here, there is restore most recently opened project at startup. If you are working in a similar project, tick this. Unless said otherwise, you can untick them. I want them to be ticked because I'm working continuously on some projects. The other, adjust the font size. Here, for example, appearance. If you want this your the font size to be increased, you can increase. You can zoom. For example, 175. I think the default is 100 initially. It may be smaller to view. You can increase the zoom. Let me make it. With font, there are several font types. You can change them. The other edit font size. You can increase font size, or you can decrease the font size, the height, the length. The other edit the theme, like this background. It can be colored according to your interest. You can change it. Yeah, and when you finish, okay, then it applies. Another useful item in the tools menu is install packages. If you don't feel like typing install.packages in the console, just go to here, tools, install package, then type the package name. For example, you want to write 3D verse, here it comes. And when you say install, it installs the package. It's super convenient, especially if you are new to R. So in both way, you can install the package either from here, writing the package, or for example, if I install dot package, the reverse, it should be under double quotation mark. It installs here. So in either way, you can install the package. With package, let me say something. There are three options. When we install, when we library them, we install package if it's not in our computer for the first time. If it's, for example, if it's in a web, we install it. After installing, we have to bring that to here. For that, we say library. In the function, I say the reverse. Now it's in our R studio. It's in our R. This is the approach. So whenever we say about install, it's not in your computer. And when you say library, it's installed in your computer. So when you say library, it brings dot installed package. It loads to the R studio, your R. The other is keyboard shortcuts help. Tools, keyboard shortcut help. Here there are a lot of shortcuts, so you can check them. Now that you have seen the tools menu in RStudio, let's talk about one of the most important features for organizing your work, RStudio projects. When you are doing data analysis, you'll often use multiple files like datasets, R scripts, images, and reports. Even if you save everything in one folder, RStudio doesn't automatically know that's where you are working from, and that's where another project comes in. Other project is a small file ending in .rapproach that tells RStudio this is the home base for this analysis. When you open it, RStudio sets your working directory automatically, and that means every time you import data, run scripts, or save plots, everything stays neatly inside that folder. No extra pass setting required. So let me show you how it works in my dataset. Here is our workspace. Here is our history, our studio project. It is here. There is PNG file, and there is my R file is here. So everything works here. So if I double click here, it opens there. So how can you see that? Even how do you know it works? Here, look, it's R new. Here is also R. That's my R project. So to do that, click on File, New Project. Here it says create new directory, existing directory, or version control. So if that's new, here is a cube box. Here it is. That means we already set a directory. So you can create a brand new directory, or you can create from an existing directory. And that's it. You have now installed R and RStudio and taken your first step into powerful world of data analysis. Well done. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and like, subscribe, and feel free to drop a comment. I would love to hear what you are hoping to explore with R. In upcoming videos, we will dive into real data analysis workflows in R, from importing datasets and cleaning data to building visualizations, running statistical models, and even exploring machine learning techniques. So stay tuned, your R journey is just getting started.